Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an AI that's built to protect the stuff we all rely on every single day. Our power grids, our water systems, and the factories that make our world run. This isn't just about protecting data, it's about protecting the physical world. Let's see how it works.
And let's start right there, with the stakes, because they are incredibly high. We're not talking about someone stealing your password or leaking your emails. No. A breach here can mean the lights go out in your city, the water from your tap becomes unsafe, or a critical factory just shuts down. The fallout is real, it's physical, and it affects all of us.
So, before we can really appreciate the AI solution, we first have to get a handle on the problem itself. What exactly are we trying to protect, and what makes it so fragile in the first place?
We're talking about something called operational technology, or OT. Now, this isn't the IT world you're used to with servers and laptops. Nope, OT is the tech that's actually turning the gears, opening the valves, and spinning the turbines. And here's the catch. A lot of this stuff is old, like decades old, built long before anyone was thinking about cybersecurity, which makes it a huge, flashing target for modern hackers.
For years, the way we've tried to secure these systems is by hiring teams of good guy hackers to find the weak spots. But, in a world that's changing by the second, that's like trying to guard a fortress using a single photograph that's already out of date the moment you take it.
And this slide really just lays it all out, doesn't it? The old manual way is a one-time snapshot. It's infrequent, it costs a ton of money, and it can even shut things down while they're testing. The autonomous AI, on the other hand, is like having a live video feed of your defenses, 24/7. It's always on, always watching, and it does its job without getting in the way.
So if that old manual snapshot just can't keep up, what's the answer? Well, this is where it gets really interesting. Enter Agentic AI, a totally new kind of defender.
Now, don't think of this as just some simple program. It's more like a digital workforce. Imagine a team of brilliant cybersecurity experts that can think, use tools, remember what they've learned, and, this is the most important part, work together to solve problems. Oh, and this team never, ever sleeps. So a digital workforce. That sounds pretty cool, but how does this AI team actually get the job done? Let's pop the hood and take a look at how it's all put together.
The whole system is set up like a super efficient military unit. You've got the orchestrator, or the root agent, acting as the general. It sizes up the mission and then hands out tasks to a swarm of specialist agents. And the really brilliant part is they all have a shared memory, so they're constantly learning from each other and building this massive, detailed picture of the situation. And this, right here, is the absolute game changer. This AI doesn't just find problems, it understands them. See, a basic scanner might just tell you, hey, there's an open port. This AI understands that an open port on that specific machine could let a hacker get in and rewrite its programming, causing real physical damage. It's the difference between knowing a door is unlocked and knowing that door leads straight to the vault.
And here's a little meet and greet with the specialists on the team. First up, the reconnaissance agent goes in and maps out the entire digital landscape. Then, the vulnerability agent scans everything for known weaknesses. And finally, the exploitation agent comes in and very carefully, very safely pokes and prods at those weaknesses to see if they're a real threat. It's this perfectly coordinated attack using the exact same tools human experts would.
Okay, so this all sounds incredibly powerful. Maybe a little too powerful? Which brings us to the most important question of all. Can we actually trust it? I mean, is it safe to let an AI this smart loose inside our most critical systems?
The people who designed this system asked themselves that exact same question. They knew that just unleashing a powerful AI without any controls would be completely reckless. So they built safety into it from the ground up, right into its very core. They came up with this multi-layered safety strategy, what's called defense in depth. First, there is always a human in the loop who has to sign off on any action that could be disruptive. Second, the AI has strict guardrails, and it often works in a digital twin, a perfect virtual copy of the real system, so it can test things out without any risk. It's also got built-in circuit breakers to stop it from getting stuck, and it constantly double-checks its own work to prevent any AI hallucinations or false alarms.
And it's not just about being safe. It's about being good. Every single thing this AI does is judged against a really strict quality checklist. They measure its performance, its precision, its prudence, how careful it is, and even the polish of the reports it writes. The goal here isn't just to be effective, it's to be professional and totally reliable.
So, when you put all of this together, what does a system like this really mean for the future? How does this change the game when it comes to protecting all that critical stuff we've been talking about?
For way too long, security in these industries has been based on a posture of, well, hope. You just hope you're secure. This technology completely flips that on its head. It allows companies to move to a posture of verified resilience, where they can actually prove, continuously, that their systems are safe. That's a massive shift in thinking.
And really, that's what it all comes down to. In a world where the attacks against us are becoming more and more automated, faster, and smarter every single day, isn't fighting back with an equally fast, smart, and autonomous defense the only logical answer? The question isn't really if we'll use AI to guard our grids anymore, it's how.